You can increase your productivity by 5 or 10 times overnight by putting the 3 methods into action that I'm going to give you in my free course. So go download it right now by clicking the link just below here. So, how do you study hard? How do you get a huge result in half the time? If you really want to learn a subject, you want to retain information as fast as possible, and you have a limited period of time to do it in. What's the main strategy? That one thing you can do that will just break open that whole challenge. That's what this video is about. So hit the bell icon and don't forget to subscribe if you want original insights and thoughts on personal development and how to be successful in all areas of life. My name is Claus Levin and let's go. So what do? You got this material, you need to study it. Let's say you are in school or the material is some, other areas of life, doesn't matter. How do you retain information in the fastest way possible and get as much in there? You have an inlet. Most people will go, I got this stuff I need to learn. Okay, I got this, it's overwhelming, and I got this exam coming up, and then we just hit the books, right? Like a should. We try to whip ourselves into it, and then we open it, we try to take notes, and we try to, and then a little break, let me get some coffee and back into it, right? And if we succeed at that, it's a successful experience. If we don't succeed, it's nah, but we're really not even close to our capacity for learning and retaining information. So instead of doing that, this is what to do. You need an inlet. See, whenever we want to do something, most people just jump into it. Hey, I need to fix that. So why would I prepare? Preparation just takes more time. So why would I prepare to do anything? Just get it done, right? Why would I plan anything when I could just have the job done? But what you need to do here is have an inlet. Instead of trying to jump as far as you can, standing from a fixed position, you need to take 10 steps back. Have an inlet, run before you jump, and you can jump 3, 4, 5, 10 times farther if you do that. What is that when it comes to studying? It is deciding what happens tomorrow when I wake up. And could I create a challenge for myself so I can retain twice the information in half the time? If you don't, it's not failure, because if that's your goal, you will attain and learn so much more than if you didn't have that challenge. So twice the information in half the time. How could I do that? If that was possible, how would I do that? Let's just say it's possible. There's another guy on the other side of the planet who's actually doing it right now. What is he doing? What is it that you're not seeing? Right? So let's create a plan. So tomorrow when you wake up, you get up early, you get to bed early, right? At 9 o'clock. And if you can't sleep, then you just have to be a little bit, when can you sleep, right? And how early can you get up? And make sure you get enough sleep, right? That's what you need in order for the brain to be able to function at its highest level. And throughout the day, you don't want to eat anything that makes you sluggish and, so no full carbs meals and sugar and, right? You only eat stuff that retains energy. Maybe you want to fast, intermittent fasting throughout the day, whatever works for you, just so you're sure that your diet doesn't impair your ability to study and retain information. So you need to have every single thing outside support what you're doing, right? You need to retain twice as much information, study twice as hard in half the time, right? So you get up at 5. And if you can't get up at 5, then do it anyway. You might be tired the first day because you couldn't fall asleep at 9 because you weren't not in that rhythm. But you get up at 5, you might be tired the first, but then that night you can really get to bed at 9, right? And then you have a rhythm of getting up early. And those first early morning hours are incredible when it comes to studying and reading and retaining information because nobody's up yet. The world is silent. And it gives you this amazing feeling of once you reach 12 o'clock that day, you're ahead. You already got like 2, full days of work or studying in at 12 o'clock. So you feel amazing, right? And then you dive into some more. And by 3 o'clock, you got twice the amount of information, twice the amount of studying in half the time, right? Then you feel extremely successful and now you're on a roll. You can go to bed early, you can do the same thing the next day and you can keep doing that for 5 days. Take a break, a day off or 2, then do it again. So this is so important, get enough sleep, get up early, and then focus. But the most important thing is having that challenge in front of you that says twice as much information in half the time. Okay, what do I need to do? Okay, let's go. Instead of going, yeah, I just want to study, what is this, and let me see, right, I'm reading. Then you really have to get in there. And this is the most important strategy, being passionately focused on what it is that you're trying to learn. Really like this, right? You're really, okay, there's purpose in there, right? There's passion. You might not even be passionate about the material you're trying to learn. You're just passionate about learning it and really retaining it. And that's what makes the whole difference. And that's what makes you able to learn twice as fast and retain twice as much, right? So you got that challenge. Okay, now it's 7 o'clock. Okay, let me hit it again, right? It becomes like almost like an Olympic activity. And that's what really makes the big difference. So just see that. And that whole preparation for that day, what am I going to get up? What am I going to study? How far am I going to go? What will a normal day look like? And how is this amazing day going to look like? And all of that, and then hitting it, and then running, and then going for it. That is the whole difference. So try it out, just for one day. Just try to prepare. Don't do it right now. That's the mistake. Prepare, right? Try it for a full day and see how much you got out of it. See what a huge difference it makes, and make it fun. Make sure you reward yourself by the end of the day, so you really celebrate it, right? So you get into that kind of rut instead of the, I gotta study again rut. See you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon. Been a pleasure.